Nefashos, the Rosh Yeshiva, the Kollel, Rabbanim, family, and friends. We're beginning to read the Parshias of Yetzias Mitzrayim, of the Exodus from Egypt this week. One major theme that we see discussed by Chazal throughout these Parshias is the idea of showing Hakaras HaTov, of showing appreciation to Hashem and to everyone who has done things for us. Chazal explain that many of the mitzvahs that we do each day, like tefillin, mezuzah, kriyas shema, are all to remind us, to strengthen in our emunah, and to show appreciation to Hashem for taking us out and creating us as a nation in such a miraculous way. Also, on a more specific level, we see many instances of individual Hakaras HaTov. Moshe Rabbeinu was not chosen to perform Makas Dam, to perform the first Makkah, because the water saved him from the clutches of Pharaoh. Therefore, instead, it was given to his brother to perform that first Makkah. Similarly, by Makas Kinam, he did not perform that Makkah because it was the earth that helped him bury the Egyptian that he killed. Also, we know that we give any unkosher meat, any treif meat, we give, the Chazal say to give to the Kollel, so that to give to the dog, because the dogs did not bark when we went out of Egypt. It's uncomfortable for me to stand here tonight to accept this award, since really this evening celebrates the accomplishments of so many of you here tonight. However, it does give me the opportunity to express a Hakaras HaTov to all of you who are involved in making the Kollel such a special place. First of all, I would like to give a special thank you and Mazel Tov to the Rosenblum family. Having a bunch of small children, we have been the recipient of numerous acts of chesed by the Rosenblums. A few years ago, we became sort of mechatanim with the Rosenblums, and we have been enveloped by the extra special love that they have for their wonderful family. It is a relationship that we cherish, and we can't think of more worthy honorees. The Bieberfelds and the Zephrins, with the help of a very supportive community, have built a Makom Torah where the beautiful sounds of learning can be heard from early in the morning until late in the evening. We merit to hear wonderful shiurim and enjoy one-on-one learning. It is so gratifying to be part of a mosid and learn with people on so many different levels. It's amazing to share in the excitement as we learn how modern technology and its uses could be traced back through the poskim to the Shulchan Aruch and back to the Mishnah, Gemara, and Har Sinai. It's inspiring to see that aha moment when we share a beautiful pshat that explains a difficult Torah portion. It's a special feeling that so many of you are experiencing. I have been especially fortunate that as I have entered the business world, Rabbi Bieberfeld has allowed me to learn and teach at the Kollel for a significant portion of my day and evening. Our entire family has gained immeasurably from the relationship we have with the Kollel and with the extended Kollel family. We consider the Kollel a major factor in our and our children's personal growth. The highlight of my day is the time I get to spend with my chavrusas each evening. It has been a joy to learn with Dr. Leon Schwartz, Norman Garfield, Professor Ben Liebman, Ted Kosloff, Shali Peskin, Dr. Martin Tovey, Ari Fishman, Len Friedman, Levi Brennan, and Ed Borowski. My longest running chavrusa is David Kosloff, who I've merited to learn with for 5.5 years. We have studied together Chumash, Musar, Halacha, Hashkafa, Gemara, and Sefer HaChinuch. I believe we have both gained so much from the learning and applying it to our own lives in building young families, running small businesses, and striving to be better Jews. Aviva and I really take pleasure in the relationship we have with the whole Kosloff family, and we wish them much bracha and achas from their families. I thank all of you for coming and supporting the Kollel, and hope you all take advantage of the many programs and wonderful Rebbeim that the Kollel has to offer. Hopefully this will bring us even closer to the Mashiach, together b'mhera v'yameinu, amen.
Amen.
Rabbi Bieberfeld just pointed to me, so that means it's time for me to make a few remarks. These were in order before. With permission from the Rosh Yeshiva and the Rosh Kollel and the Kollel rabbis and everyone else who came here tonight to help honor the Torah, I'd like to make a few remarks. In Pirkei Avos, Parak Aleph, Mishnah Daled, Yosei ben Yoazer Omer, Yehi veischa beis va'ad l'chachamim v'hevei misabek be'afar ragleihem v'hevei shoseh v'atzama es divreihem. Rabbi Yossi ben Yoazer said, "Let your house be a meeting place for scholars. Sit at their feet in the dust and drink in their words thirstily." Rabbi Yosef ben Yoazer's choice of words here teaches us that learning Torah does not satiate one, but rather only increases one's appetite to learn more Torah. Or put differently, the more one studies Torah, the more one realizes how much more there is yet to learn. Vehevei misabek ba'afar ragleihem. Sit at their feet in the dust.
Ruthie.
The dust is probably from a different place in a different time, but the message seems clear. When possible, one should learn Torah in close proximity to one's teacher, as in the student who sits up front in the classroom to better hear every word the teacher has to say. And it also denotes a closeness to one's teacher in feeling, so that one is not shy about asking questions, but rather feels close enough to engage in asking questions and having discussions about what one is learning. Yehi veischa beis va'ad l'chachamim. This tells us that one needs a permanent and regular place in which to study Torah. And it tells us to make one's home this headquarters of learning. But this can also be interpreted to mean wherever the wise congregate, make that your home. Frequent a place of learning. Spend more time there. Make a place of learning like a second home. 5.5 years ago, I started learning with Rabbi Weiss at the Kollel. Looking back, it has had a profound effect on my life and on my family's life. Personally, it has helped lead me to a path of more Torah learning